Auburn Naturopathic Medicine. Dr. Chelsea here, and I'm going to take a few minutes to talk to you about how to keep yourself healthy. So we're in the middle of cold and flu season, and we're starting to see some coronavirus cases in our area, and everybody wants to know, how do we keep ourselves from getting sick? So the first thing to remember is that your body is hardwired to fight these viruses and infections using the immune system. So it's key to make sure that the immune system has the antioxidants and nutrition and the lifestyle measures that it needs to function optimally. So talking about antioxidants, antioxidants are substances that protect our bodies on many levels, help protect our bodies from damage, from infections, from toxins, from lots of different kinds of injury. These are found in fruits and vegetables and a nice healthy diet, but there's one antioxidant that is especially key to the immune system in fighting infection, and that is glutathione. So studies have shown that optimal levels of glutathione are important for maintaining the immune system. In fact, glutathione might actually help prevent the flu virus from invading our tissues. So a great way to take glutathione is liposomally. This is the most absorbable form, but my actual favorite way to take it is through nebulizer. Now, nebulizer is a treatment that you can get in our office, and it's a way of taking glutathione that's inhaled. The reason that this is such an incredible treatment is because your lungs naturally bathe themselves in glutathione for protection. But when you're exposed to things like illness, stress, that level of glutathione goes down. And many of the infections we want to keep ourselves healthy from, things like flu, coronavirus, are spread through respiratory droplets. So when you nebulize glutathione, you're replenishing your natural immune response in the first point of entry for virus and infections. Now, if we're talking about nutrients that the immune system needs, of course your immune system needs a healthy complement of all your nutrients. But three of the really important ones for preventing acute infection would be vitamin D, vitamin C, and zinc. Now, if you've been our patient for any amount of time, you know that most of you have had micronutrient panels. We're checking your levels of those things, and many people come back low in those. Now, if I could pick the most important one of these three, it would be vitamin D. Vitamin D is important for so many processes in the body, and it's huge in the immune system as well. So deficiencies of vitamin D actually increase your risk of any acute infection, but additionally increases your risk of flu, of upper respiratory infections. Deficiencies in vitamin D increase your risk of these infections because they inhibit the immune response to acute infection. When you have adequate levels of vitamin D, it actually helps you recover faster from illness if you do get sick. Now, vitamin D deficiency is especially concerning right now in these winter months because when we have less exposure to sunlight, we're more prone to vitamin D deficiency. So it's really important to know what your levels of vitamin D are and make sure that you're getting adequate supplementation to reach adequate levels of vitamin D. Vitamin C is also really important for immune function, so it stimulates the immune response and it helps keep pathogens out of your bloodstream by supporting the tissues that provide our first line of defense against pathogenic invaders. So studies have shown that supplementation with vitamin C might decrease risk of the number of colds and flus that you could get during cold and flu season, and also may shorten the duration of colds and flus. Vitamin C is something we really like to use a lot in our practice when people come in and they feel like they're fighting something or they want to stay healthy, and our favorite way to use it is IV form. Now, IV is a great way to get vitamin C because you can get higher concentrations of vitamin C into cells where it matters instead of losing so much in the gastrointestinal system, which is common when you take oral supplementation. The added benefit of a vitamin C IV or a nutritional IV with vitamin C in it is that you have the ability to potentially get other nutrients alongside it, so that you would see in a Myers IV. And no matter what kind of vitamin C IV you get, you're getting added hydration, which is so important for keeping healthy. Then we have zinc. So like vitamin C, zinc has many immune functions and it helps stimulate the immune response. Studies have shown that supplementing with zinc during an acute illness, specifically a cold or a flu, may shorten the duration of it and help you recover faster. Zinc is not something you want to get too much of, so it's great to use a zinc lozenge during acute illness. Otherwise, you want to know where your levels are and make sure you're being preventative by having adequate levels of zinc in your blood and in your cells. There's also a lot of great antiviral herbs, things like garlic, andrographis, and echinacea, elderberry. So next time you're in, you can pick up a bottle of one of our favorite blends, Viracid. This has a lot of those herbs mixed together, or you can check our website for it as well. Another therapy that we're super excited to introduce is ozone therapy. So ozone therapy is something new here, and it involves an insufflation of pure ozone gas that can help your body fight infections. Now, the reason we're so excited about it is because, according to Dr. Bowen, who is an ozone expert who helped end Ebola outbreaks through using ozone therapy, coronavirus is microscopically very similar to Ebola. So we have confidence that ozone therapy is likely effective in helping our bodies fight off coronavirus as well. And that is a new therapy that you can get at Auburn Naturopathic Medicine now. Another great thing that we have to offer is Engystol shots. So it's our alternative to the flu shot. It's a homeopathic injection that helps stimulate your immune system to fight the flu. And finally, as much as there are so many great therapies to do for your body, don't forget the basics: eating a healthy diet, getting adequate amounts of sleep, and reducing stress. According to the CDC, a healthy diet is key to protecting yourself from colds and flus, and this is because things like vegetables are rich in disease-fighting chemicals, whereas things like sugar, simple carbohydrates, may actually suppress the immune system. Stress, we know, increases our susceptibility to infections because stress hormones inhibit the immune system. And finally, sleep, we also know, increases susceptibility to colds, flus, getting sick, because when we sleep, our immune system is activated to do its job. So lots of great options to protect yourself this season. Be healthy.